The woman actually who has most inspired me is no longer alive, but it's Queen Elizabeth I. I think that as a single woman ruling, England at the time, when her mum was beheaded and she was third in line to the throne, there was lots of religious conflict and so on. I think that really shows phenomenal leadership. I find it very inspiring.
That's a really easy question for me because my mother is Emily Lethbridge, and she was one of the first women called to the bar. She was called in 1956, and she was a working mother. She was able to have a brilliant practice at the bar, doing some of the most high-profile cases. I remember being a child, turning on the news at 10, and Mum would say, "That's my case, that's my case, and that's my case."
So, a woman that has inspired me in my professional life is actually a political woman who is called Simone Veil, and she died last year. And she is the woman who who made the law, the abortion law in France.
My mum, because my mum worked, had a family, and that was in the 1950s, and I think that's probably quite a tough call. That was what was expected of me and my brother and my sister. That was our normal, that my mum was there, but she worked. It's still difficult for people who cannot make that 150% commitment to work, and you exclude a lot of really, really good people who can make a fabulous commitment, but they need to balance it with other stuff. As a profession, I think we're excluding the people who need to have a balance in their lives.
There are barriers that are invisible barriers to people progressing or even having access to the profession. And it's a shame because it's a profession that should represent all areas of society.
Really. So it's gone a long way. I feel we've got a long way to go, and I think the problem isn't at the entry level, it's about retaining. And I feel that women have a real problem when they are trying to climb a career ladder, because I think the natural body clock of wanting to have children or a family clashes perfectly with the way that the profession has set itself up. Not the human biological clock, the profession. And the profession has to sort that out because it's just not fair.
I have a lot to say about diversity in the profession. It's something I do a lot of in my spare time. I believe very strongly that diversity of thought drives creativity and innovation, and without that, the profession will just stumble, really.
I sit on the Judicial Appointments Commission Diversity Forum representing Silex, and they're very keen to get more diversity in the judiciary. And whatever level of the law, I think diversity is very important so that the general public have confidence in those people that are representing them and judging their problems.
I would say warmth.
Relieved.
Motivational.
Inspiring.
Human.